Flight boss, bitch. You know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Terry Smooth, Dolo the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God's duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, look, because I feel it in my spirit, so I'm here to help everybody. You see what I'm saying? Now, me being a spirit coming in y'all realm of reality, I'm seeing everything as clear as day as far as what they is. So I need everybody to understand this. You are being controlled by events. And you are being controlled by the spirit of these events. Now, what is an event? An event is something that has took place. Now, when y'all look at stuff like 9/11 and things of that nature, y'all look at these as conspiracies and things that was planned. But y'all don't take that as far as y'all need to take that to. Listen, the same motherfuckers who did that shit is the same motherfuckers who got y'all thinking about let's say an example, a catastrophic event. You know, think about the times like they say the dinosaurs got washed out and things of that nature. Think about how you can see each civilization every 2,000 to something years, something so-called hits the earth. Then when you look at all religious texts and things of that nature, there's things falling. You know what I'm saying? So people conflate the two. Right? And then when you get into science and get into religion, you can get very lost to the point that all you see is rams of trying to conflate and combine two things but still be lost. And so in any realm you go into, everything you perceive is going to be lost, whether it's a person, place, or thing, because that may be the world that you're in, and that's almost the whole world. You see what I'm saying? Because the whole world's spirits are controlled by events. Now check this out. Now what's an event? Now say like we're talking about every 2,000 years something hitting the earth or something like that, right? So now you're automatically in your mind thinking about something coming down or something hitting the earth. Then getting into religion, it's the same thing, revelation, or stars falling, or spirits coming down and things of that nature. So you got all these stories and things of that nature and put into your head, and then you built up off these things and you really make it a part of you. Some people even construct their life around these type of analogies and things of that nature, when in the same breath these same scientists and these same religious people tell you that they're trying to describe that our solar system is moving, but we are detached from a fixed star, or we're detached from any fixed stars, and those stars are not moving. You can look at scientists, they'll say up there by the North Pole and things not moving and things of that nature. Now they'll tell you all these things is not moving, and the solar system is moving. So as Archangel Uriel, is like, I be just looking like, okay, well y'all just made, okay, if we moving as a solar system, then why does it has to be something came and ran into us? Why can't it be that we're running into something? Because y'all just said that those stars is fixed and we're moving. So 9 times out of 10, I'm going to put the 2 and 2 together and be like, okay, well, any catastrophic event that happened was something that we crashed into. But see, here's the catch. Whole new story is going to have to be made now. You can't have a story about something falling down if all the catastrophic events occur as us going up or down into something. See? You see what I'm saying? You see how much gonna have to change? Now you have to look at your own life and the stories that you done got into and the sciences that you had got into, and now you gotta, Saturn and came like a bulldozer and broke that shit down. Now you gotta restructure and think about that shit now. You see what I'm saying? So don't be listening to these people. Don't be listening to people who take science and then they look at religion and then they correlate it and think it's actual life. You got to go out for yourself and understand these energies for yourself, because you know this is why I say events controlling people's spirits, because these are all the ideas, and this is how you construct your life as a person based upon these stories that's made around these events. You don't know what actually took place, but you correlate it based upon what you have been taught or what you have learned from man, books, science, and religion and words. Well, I just switched the perspective that easy. Because in y'all books and what y'all have learned, you can't refute and say that, because I got that from y'all books. The solar system is moving and y'all trying to say the other stars is fixed. So it just makes sense that shit, well, this solar system is running into shit. But now, to keep the control going, you got to make up shit like, well, this is an unknown body that's floating, or this is a body or an asteroid we didn't see, or something. You see what I'm saying? And it just go more and more into fairyland, more and more into fairy tale. You see, we got to get out of that shit. Now, this is what's really going on. What's really going on is the people who understand the actual science that I be teaching on my page, the actual real astrology, before it was called any of that, the actual, they understand that we control this shit. We control the rotation, but they put out stories and the events that happen. They understand this ancient magic and shit like that, right? And what they do is blind y'all, and they use the tools that they have to blind y'all with, as far as entertainment, politics, banking, government, education, and it's one more, but entertainment, that falls into television, sports, and things of that nature. Business fall into politics and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. But all education ties into the mental. So they use these tools to put out these stories to keep you under event. But this is what they blocking you from. They blocking you from understanding that we create this rotation. There's many different ways things like this could happen, like the rapture and things of that nature, and stuff appearing to seem like it's crashing and things of that nature. It's when we all get on one vibration. We control that shit. See, and they want to control it from their time. So they took your power of knowing this and make you think it was otherwise by all these stories based upon these events. But these events happen because of the people. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't out of the people's hands. But people, it's beings like me on this earth that's in real power, in the elite, and they know this. And they're controlling the rotation, and then they taking your power away for you can give your power to them to cater to their rotation, where they want to go, where they want to travel, where they want to steer the solar system. See what I'm saying? Same way you got many cells and beings in you, got their own thoughts, all of them come together and make you. But think about it. If all of them got on their own accord, but they all got on their own accord, not just relating to what you think, right? You won't have no choice but to go with that idea. Go with that feeling and emotion. Do that shit. You see what I'm saying? So look at that like this is you and the being we are in. But see, beings, the elites know that. Based upon like how I be telling you to correlate the planets. Like if you talk about Venus, what keep Venus in this rotation is your love, appreciation, value, and relativeness. The more you connect and channel that energy, the more Venus channel and connect to you. You know what I'm saying? So the moment people stop expressing love, appreciation, value, and relativeness here and compromising, Venus will leave this rotation. You see what I'm saying? Same way, you got the elites. This is why they use Saturn symbols and shit, and use the sun geometric symbols and shit. They're trying to access and channel these energies the best way these energies like to be channeled. So these energies give them the benefits of the doubts on the earth, and on the earth they give the blessings back. This is why you get stuff like killing, slaughtering animals and things of that nature. This is what these planets like to be doing, or else it wouldn't be no universal spirit or force or God in the earth that will allow people to be doing evil things that you think is evil. Nah, it's not that type of party. See, if you was in astrology, you would really understand this shit. It's not that type of party. This is not no religious type of party. This is not no scientific type of party going on right now. And I refuse to let anybody take this shit and make it that. This is the part of the confusion. But you have to get into the confusion to understand where the confusion start. And put your spirit in those uncomfortable situations and start using shit to be like, okay, nah, this how you survive here. This how it was here. And that ain't this. You know what I'm saying? For real. It goes deep with it though. It doesn't stop with science and books and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't think about it like that. Now, cause this is what they taking from you. We create the rapture. Like I said, if we was to all, for an example, we all had the same, we all use our chakras. Say if you don't want to call them Mars. Say you don't think Mars exists or none of that shit. There's certain frequency vibrations we're connected to because we are existing in those vibration rotations. Now those orb vibrations, right, are their own entity, right? since we are a smaller version, smaller, shapeless, formless, odorless, non-flammable gas traveling within it, then we consist of all of the bigger versions in rotation. So as far as we can expand from our small, shapeless, formless, which is our spirit, our conscious, for us to develop a body, we can only perceive or be aware of a good 7 to 10 of them within this body of extension, right? So what we are connected to, we have natural access to. So these are the feelings you feel, as far as like hatred, love, the ability to want to gain wisdom, the ability to want to communicate, the ability to be consciously aware, to see, the ability to understand reality in certain type of ways. You know what I'm saying? These are correlated to energies of beings that already pushed out this feeling in the world already. You see what I'm saying? Now, these are the extensions you could perceive with your vibration. These are the colors you could perceive. Now, scientists may call them planets. Religious people may call them spirits and stars. I'm just telling you right now that that if you want to slit your whole mind from this whole reality, you will start to see what real light look like. You will start to see emotions and feelings and shit. For real. I don't be fucking playing when I tell you I don't know what. I'm for real. This ain't no motherfucking game. Don't play with the fucking spirit. Niggas claim they see, bitches claim they see, y'all don't see shit. Now, with these, now the elites, they don't even see it like this. But I'm telling y'all this so we can all get on one accord and we can move these motherfuckers out the seat. Now, if we was to all get on one page as far as what we want to be consciously aware of. Fuck what you think society that makes you thought, man, fuck what you think the sun is. Look, that energy force right there is just the location, the central location of where all of what we're consciously aware of in our actions. And where all that gas to, when you give off action, when you give off your viewpoints about something, when you're consciously aware about something, that's a less dense energy. All that energy go to the sun. Now, everybody got the capability to be consciously aware of shit and to take action around here. So all those gases, right? The representation of that is the sun. Same way you got the moon. All of our emotions and feelings and what we vibe on, right? We can see all that energy and the rotation of that within the moon. All our thoughts and the way we think and communicate, right? And how we analyze things, right? That the location of all of ours and all of that in one spot, where that when at, we can see it as Mercury. So we all love and appreciate and value in different ways, but the reason we know what love is based upon Venus. You see what I'm saying? So if we was to all get on one accord, now fuck calling on Venus and the sun. Let's just go back when we stripped our mind from everything and we're just spiritually here. Archangel Uriel. See what I'm saying? And then we just all here as spirits, right? And then we're looking at it in the natural way, the way the elite trying to control y'all. Then we will understand that, all right, in this rotation, let's all get on one accord of what we're consciously aware of and how we're supposed to act. AKA, now we will control the sun as one. Let's all get on one vibration and emotions and feelings and things of that nature, right? AKA, we will all control the moon. Let's all get on one thought pattern. We can start Pacific times when we all do this, right? And then if we know astrology and know where we at in the body and know where we're going, this is how we control the being we in yin realm. We are the transverse. We are the transverse in the being we are in the being we in innerverse. And we can control and dictate its actions by doing that. Same way I was telling you in my last video how you can control your dreams and control, that's the realm that takes shape and form before it come out externally. So that's how you shape what you want to see. When you in good spirits and want to experience good things, you start to manifest that. If you living in that nature, if you seeing that though. You see what I'm saying? So you know how to do that by controlling your emotions and feelings. So if we are inside a big ass being, then we need to control the emotions and feelings by all of us being on one. You see what I'm saying? Now, in this way, this is like the chakras. People don't understand that through Aries through Pisces, these are the body, the flesh, outside of the being we are in, and it's your flesh outside of you. Now the spirit or the spine or the chakras or the soul, or is the solar system, the soul, your soul, your system in the soul, the system of your soul is inside it. It's making this body move. This body is your Aries through Pisces. Aries is the head, Pisces is all the way down to the feet. Now these are stars. Your pores, all this shit is stars and shit. You got the river bloodstream inside you. Then your chakras, your planets is the planets you see. The chakras is within the being we in. We stay within one chakra. But if you see it that way, then you start to understand that, oh, our whole body is Aries through Pisces traveling as a being. It's a person like you. You know what I'm saying? Traveling. And the soul within it is the planets, the solar system, was keeping this moving. And we're in the Centaur constellation, and the Centaur constellation is in the tail end of the Draco constellation. And we're getting ready to get spit out or come back into the headspace of the Draco constellation. But we don't have to, that's going into another video. You know what I'm saying? This video is about people to understand that, see, once you understand that, oh, the solar system moving and we crashing into shit, then all your stories have to change. All that fallen angel shit gotta change. All that asteroids or meteorites hitting Earth, falling into Earth, gotta change. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, don't even look at it in that way. There's many different ways that things took place. I'm just giving out perceptions to people, people don't get lost into man science and man religion. Flight boss, bitch. Goddamn air.